Good morning, family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is August the 12th, Monday, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'm at work and about to get off. Like that. So, I decided to do this video on an email topic about this very same thing. And I want to kill two birds with one stone. Hold on, y'all, I gotta move. Yeah, I'm back. So I decided that I'm gonna tackle two birds with one stone, as the saying goes. That's an email topic from bigward@myyahoo.com, bigward@myyahoo.com, from a new subscriber who wants to hear me. But let me go here first. The first bird I want to tackle with the same stone is to the people that talking about they tired of hearing me discuss doom and gloom. They tired of hearing me talk about what's going on in the world, be a little more positive and upbeat, blah blah blah. And I preach a lot of doom and gloom, right? This is a YouTube channel. I try to be informative on my channel, not just entertaining, not just buck dancing around and what have you. I try to be informative, not just entertain, make you laugh, make you, big water. I'm informative, information, a lot of things that people don't know. So, the second bird, I'm gonna tackle an email topic from someone who asking me to talk about these things. See, the same way you may not want to hear me talk about what's going on, doom and gloom, whatever you want to call it, the same way you don't want to hear me talking about it, it's thousands of other people that do. This is a democracy, majority rule. I'm going with what the majority of people that follow me, what they want, not what you want. If I lose one person, I ain't hurting. If I lose thousands, that's a bigger problem. So I'm gonna do what the thousands want me to do instead of what one joker talking about. One individual that think that's entitled the way everything will revolve around them, damn what the majority of people want to hear. Cause you don't want to hear it. You free to leave. Now, email topic, bigward@myyahoo.com. It says, Big Ward, I'm a new subscriber, and I enjoy your content, and I want you to tackle this topic. I listen to other YouTubers that talk about homelessness, grocery prices, how people can't afford life. Hold on, you mean other people talk about this beside me? Hold on. I'm not the only one talking about doom and gloom and what's going on in the world. There are other YouTubers talking about this. I listen to other YouTubers that talk about homelessness, grocery prices, how people can't afford life, job losses, layoffs, retail and restaurant closures, food stamp recipients on TikTok bragging about how many groceries they could buy. That's right. Food stamp recipients, which ain't got nothing to give people that get food stamps, because my family done got them before. I never got them, but as a child growing up, my mother got food stamps when my father died. We needed them. But that ain't what we talking about. We talking about, like these folk get on TikTok bragging about how many groceries they can buy, while taxpayers watch who are barely making it. You know, the people like us that's in the grocery store with 4 bags in the basket, paying $200 cash. We make too much for food stamps, but we see you over there with a basket full of, anyway. I would really like to hear your take on all of these issues. Now, I know you love to talk about men and women issues. See, she realized that I don't just talk doom and gloom, I talk a variety. If you're not feeling it, that's okay. We're just thinking you might have interesting thoughts on the matter. And I do. And I appreciate you for your support. I appreciate you for being a new subscriber just as much as I appreciate my day one. I appreciate all of y'all. And also check to make sure you still subscribe. Check to make sure you still get the notification bell. You might get a notification even you hit the bell. I don't know. This ain't my platform. I'm doing the best I can. I want to start out by saying this. The cavalry ain't coming. Before I get into this, the cavalry ain't coming, which means help ain't on the way. So whether you for Kamala Harris or whether you for Trump, which I know I'm leaning Trump, more so the couch, #/Trump. Kamala Harris, not at all. But either way, whether it be Trump or whether it be Harris, first, you got you. Second, we all we got. First, you gotta have you. Second, we all we got. The government, the parties, Democrat or Republican, are not for our best interests. So much so to where we finally have a candidate that's brash enough, bold enough, courageous enough to say, screw both of y'all. I'm gonna stand up for the people. Even though I ain't got to, I'm straight. I don't need to stand up for y'all. I'm talking about Trump. That man ain't got a billionaire. Oh, he got these failed businesses. He failed at everything he do. I wish I could fail like that. If Trump was a failure, we got working people on job barely making it. Talking about Trump failed. He filed bankruptcy. That's business stuff they do. People use bankruptcy and other stuff to elevate. They don't do it like how broke folk file bankruptcy because we can't pay our bills. They do it for other reasons. Business purposes. But I hear poor folks talking about Trump, he's a failure, all his businesses fail and blah, 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 blah. But now we living at a time where businesses are shutting down everywhere. Trucking industry or what have you, that's supposed to be a stable industry. I showed a video the other night, I played a video the other night for copyright reasons. I didn't show the video, just played the audio. Of major trucking companies on a daily basis shutting down. Here I am. See that trailer behind me? That's another truck about to go home. He's sitting there killing time. He hourly paid. He riding the clock just trying to get some hours. He off. It is about 10:30 in the morning. Came in at 5:30. That's it for the day. That's all we got, Big Ward. Okay. In business, things outside of your control happen. Just because that man done filed bankruptcy, that and the other, he uses it for the climate or whatever going on at the time the way he can still win. Right now, business, all of us own operators out here, trucking companies, businesses, stuff that is not in our control, not because we manage our money poorly, made bad decisions, none of that. Stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us, me as the business owner. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing I did wrong. But yet, I'm being affected. Yet, my business taking a hit. So if I file bankruptcy, did I fail? No. I don't control everything. If I file bankruptcy, which I'm not, I'm financially stable right now, but if I was to file bankruptcy right now, and that would allow me to keep my equipment because of something I didn't do wrong, something somebody else did, because other folks effed up the economy where work ain't moving. If I file bankruptcy as a business owner, and that's going to help me keep my employees paid, that's going to help me whatever the reason, that don't make me no failure. If Trump is a failure, I need to feel like that. Because I consider myself a success. And I still ain't got it like how he got it. And I'm successful, in my opinion. So let's talk about what's going on. Job losses. A good portion of y'all that's watching this video right now either just lost your job today. Some of y'all just found out today you don't have a job. Friday you had a job. Everything good, you're one of the best workers. You left work Friday, happy about the weekend. Come in Monday, we gotta let you go. You got 4 kids, a wife, and a dog. The American dream. Now, your heart just dropped to your drawers. Just like that. Happy Friday, come in Monday morning, you digging your heart out of your underwear. You didn't get fired. We gotta let you go. We can't afford to keep you. We've been taking losses. We've been taking hits. You're not the only one. We gotta let Fred go. We gotta let Tommy go. We gotta let all these folk go. We just told you first because you're one of our best workers. And we hate to do it. But if there's something we could have done, we would. You can go file for your employment. We'll put in a good reference for you. See you later. Yes. Big boy, I'm tired of this doom and gloom. Some of y'all ass need to know because some of y'all about to go vote for somebody. See, I've said this before, whether it be Trump or whether it be Kamala Harris, America and the world is tumbling. It's gonna tumble regardless. We're gonna hit the ground regardless. I classify Trump as a parachute. Still gonna hit the ground, but it ain't gonna be as hard. He might come in just in time to fix a few things or what have you, where some of us will still be able to hang on a little bit better. But we still gonna hit the ground before we're able to rebuild again. Kamala Harris, we gonna hit the ground with her too, but no parachute. That's the only difference between the two. We gonna hit the ground with either one of them. We fucked with either one of them. So therefore, that's why I tell y'all, I might just take the couch. But then again, I might just go for Trump because at least if I'm gonna fall out of a plane, I think I'd rather have a parachute to soften the blow. I don't know what they're doing. The food stamp recipients. I ain't tripping. Right about now, a lot of us gonna wish we could get them. Now what I'm tripping about is the fact, get y'all ass off TikTok or whatever bragging about it. Don't make somebody come up in your house, because right about now, food stamps are just as valuable as cash. You can get robbed for those too. Or it's gonna get so bad that where they might not rob you for your stamps, they rob you for your food. People gonna start robbing you for your refrigerator. I know y'all find that hard to believe. Big war, there you go, that gloom and doom again. Okay, you ain't gotta listen. Come on out here in front. Come on out here and stunt. Come on out here and let everybody know how well you're doing. Keep showing what you made. Keep showing you on your vacation. Keep showing Talking about how many cars you got. Keep on. You ain't got to listen to me with my doom and gloom. Homelessness. I've been homeless before. Don't want to be homeless again, but if so, I know how to do it. You never forget something like that. Let me repeat that. I've been homeless before. Well, how you been homeless? If a lot of y'all homeless right now and don't know it. Especially if you're a man living with a woman. You homeless. You're homeless. You just don't know it. Because you under the illusion because you still can come in and use her key to open the door. To come in her house. To suck up her air conditioning, her lights, her water. You might be saying, well, big water, I pay all that. It's still her, baby. It's in her name. When she put your ass out, the cops ain't gonna care nothing about it. You paid that light bill that's in her name. That water bill that's in her name. You don't get no brownie point for that. You homeless, homeboy. Back in the day, when my girl decided she didn't want no broke-ass man, was tired of me laying up around the house, high all day, ain't doing shit, she put me out. I ain't had no family to fall back on. I couldn't go live with nobody. I asked a few people, asked a few family members. They told me no. That's fine. I'm a grown-ass man. So I took it on the chin. I slept in abandoned houses. I knew crackheads that had houses and I didn't. I spent a night over, I live in a different crackhead house. That big water lived the life for your ass. But let me tell y'all, the people that's on the bottom right now, who life is effed up right now, something I realized. A voice told me, the lower you go, when you get yourself together, do what you need to do, fix what got you where you failed, just as low as you went, that's as high as you go. I compare it to a trampoline. The harder you hit that trampoline, the higher it's gonna throw you when you come back up. That's why I'm growing and where I am now, because of how low I went. The lessons that I learned from that have been a stepping stone and a ladder for me now to climb up on. So my ceiling, cause I hit the ground so hard, I hit that trampoline so hard on the downfall, the way it threw me up, the way I still ain't through ascending. I still got a long way to go up to match how far down I went. I don't know if y'all can kind of figure out or catch on to what I'm saying. So just because you down right now, the harder it is for you, the higher you gonna go. The lower you are, the higher you can go. Cause you that energy that you use to fall gonna project you up, that same energy. Cause the lessons and the things that you learn from that gonna help you later on. Example, on the opposite side of that, rich kids who never had it hard don't amount to nothing. Michael Jordan kids, but Michael Jordan had to struggle. A lot of LeBron James, his kids, trash. Not as people, but as athletes. But his younger son better than his older son, Bronny. But my point is, LeBron James grew up in the ghetto with a single mom. Struggled. So his hunger, his determination was greater than somebody who hadn't been through nothing. People ask me all the time, Big Boy, how you grind so hard? Your work ethic is impeccable. Impeccable, Mike Tyson. How do you do it, Big Boy? What makes you do it? Because of how low I went. How rough I had it. If I'd have had it easy, I wouldn't be on here grinding and everything else that I do the way I grind if I'd have had it easy. If life wasn't no struggle. If I didn't catch hell. I caught pure hell. And I know that pain is refundable. If I sit around here and bullshit, there's a refund on the pain that I turned in. I can get a refund on it. I can have all that pain back. That pain of being a loser, that pain of being a failure, that pain of being broke, that pain of being homeless, that pain of being talked about, that pain of being looked down on, I can get it all back if I bullshit now. If I don't go hard, even harder than what I'm going now. I gotta go harder. Cause look, I'm off. So one of my streams of income ain't putting out like I needed to. So now I gotta figure out something else to do. I can't sit back and relax. Now I gotta go harder. Y'all say I'm going hard, I ain't going hard enough. Because I was homeless. I'd never forget that. But if some of y'all ain't never even came close to being homeless in your life, y'all about to taste the stench of homelessness. As we continue down this path as a country, as a nation, as a people, as a world, a lot of y'all about to taste homelessness. Am I trying to scare you? Yeah. Why are you trying to scare me, Big Ward? Fear is the motivator, so is pain. Hopefully I can motivate you to get up, whatever you ain't doing now, go ahead and do it. Get it done. Trying to scare you. Hopefully you'll be scared enough to know you don't want to taste homelessness. It's feeling like right now it's 100 degrees out here. I'm going to start filming some footage. I ain't going to let the people be on them. I'm going to start filming them cars that's parked outside Tent City where people sleeping in their cars. More and more each day. The homeless, we have a homeless crisis right now. And I ain't talking about alcoholics and drug addicts. We having a homeless crisis with people who work hard. The working homeless is what they call. Right now in my apartment complex, we got another letter about the rent about to go up again. I see people moving out of my apartment complex on a daily basis. Can't afford it. Where they going, I don't know. And that's going on around the country right now. Squatters, people squatting, which if y'all don't know what squatting means, go look it up. I ain't got time to explain everything. Evictions, foreclosures, steady increasing. Don't talk about doom and gloom, Big Ward. I got to. Because there's still some people right now that are doing good that don't understand any moment now your ass can be effed up. If you ain't preparing for what you ain't paying attention to. I ain't just speaking doom and gloom just to get views. I'm trying to tell y'all to prepare for what's here. Not what's coming, but what's here. Ain't no telling how many people got evicted today that work. I ain't talking about unemployed people. Let me break something down to you. Where I live right now, the average salary, the average bring home is $500 a week or less. Not 500, everybody. 500 or less is average. Some people bring home $350, $400 a week. I'm gonna say at the high end, 600 is average after taxes. It could be with a family of 4 or 5, it don't matter. $600 a week average and under, bring home. I told y'all I just went priced. I was trying to move out of my apartment complex because they raising the rent. I'm like, that's too much money for an apartment. So I go look for a home to rent because I don't want to buy right now. Anybody that's out there trying to buy a house right now, unless you're getting the dirt cheap, this ain't the time to buy no house. The prices are inflated. That ain't gonna continue. That's gonna crash. And you're gonna be underwater, as they say. Your house gonna be worth less than what you paid for it pretty soon. Watch what I tell you. You ain't gotta believe me. Same way what happened in 08, gonna happen again. We got everything, all the markers and all the flags, red flags and everything showing you we're in 2008 again. What happened then? It's gonna happen now. Very soon. Watch what I tell you. We got banks. See, it was all over the news when it happened in 08. All the banks closing and shutting down They ain't doing that right now. But banks are closing and shutting down now. They just ain't advertising it because we got a Democrat administration here right now, and the media is Democrat left leaning, so they can't make the Democrats look bad. The last time when they broadcast all over the news or what have you that we was in a recession, it was because we had a Republican administration. It was the Bush administration, so they ain't mind making him look bad. They're not gonna make the Biden administration look bad, especially during an election season. But we got banks closing on a daily basis right now. And the ones that don't close, they merging with other banks trying to survive. My car insurance, I went to pay my premium a couple of weeks ago. They done merged, they've been bought out by somebody else. Companies are having to join together to merge and what have you, trying to survive. My insurance company ain't the same. Like, who is these people? I call, who is this? Oh, we just merged with such and such. That's going on right now. Big companies, here we are, the small guy. When you got big companies that are having a hard time holding on, they joining forces to try to become stronger. Two heads are better than one. What are we doing? We all we got. We're going to have to join together or we going to fail. The same way these big corporations are merging. Why you think they're doing that? If you don't know that they're doing it, I'm telling you they're doing it. Banks are going out of business or merging with other banks. Insurance companies are going out of business or merging with other insurance companies. We got more and more homeless people. Doom and gloom. We all we got. And before we all we got, you got to depend on you. The cavalry ain't coming. It's us or nobody at all. It's you for you or nobody at all. First, you got to make sure you straight, and then we need to unite. But the chance of that happening are slim to none, and Slim just went home. So overall, you got to be there for you. The cavalry ain't coming. Help ain't on the way. Trump or Kamala. Help ain't on the way. Get it, got it, good. Bye.